wrestling gossip. Hey, it's me, Marquelworld. How are you guys on this Saturday? How are you guys on this Saturday? Let's talk some gossip. Let's talk some gossip. Let's talk what popped this week. What I will say, Solo getting pinned, really shocked. Just won the United States Championship, already getting pinned. That's what we're doing with Solo. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. That is one thing I want to discuss. Solo getting pinned, the United States champion. Let me turn on some music for y'all. And let me edit like usual. But Solo just won the title last week. Already getting pinned, looking weak. The only reason he was able to survive basically was due to his henchmen. Little weird that you would make him win the title and then lose right away. How are you guys this Saturday? Again, still weird. Let me edit this so I can do my tags. Okay, so what else popped out while I'm editing? Evolution, I guess they are having Trish Stratus involved in this. A little shocking that she's involved. I mean, not shocking because they rely on her a lot for the women when women return. No shade. I grew up with her and I love her, but they rely on her a lot. So she's back, but she's not going to win the title. Hey, how are you? Cena turning heel, absolutely. How are you liking this heel run, Mario? Did anything stick out to you this week? And by the way, nice talking to you. We got some pro wrestling news and what popped this week. Cena already said that it's basically on the fans now what happens. So we shall see if he remains heel or babyface. We shall see. Hello, Ahmed, and hello, whoever that is. Hello. But Karrion Cross, what are we going to see with him? A lot of people. Okay, child. Okay, we can stop. We can stop. Okay. Anyways, so sorry about that. What do we feel like is going to happen with Karrion Cross? Sami Zayn, we heard it all before, child. We heard it all before with the redemption. I need to win the championship. It was me that I deserve my time. How long we going to keep that going on? So, Sami Zayn and Karrion Cross, what is next for them, y'all? Hey, Tate, how are you? How are you? Reptar, how are you? Did you watch wrestling this week? Thank you for the comments. Anyways, let's get back to something else. We want to discuss um, Young Bucks versus Will Ospreay and Swerve. Is that something we are excited about? Swerve, gotta admit, thought they would have bigger plans for him at the biggest pay per view in AEW. It's kind of like their WrestleMania. So I am surprised that Swerve is stuck in a tag team match at that. And what's going on with Ricochet? He does want to form a group and an alliance, but where is that at? So I don't know what's going on with that build. Don't know what's going on with that build, to be honest. But Swerve was a huge star when he had that title. For him to be in a tag team match, very odd. And I like to be a little messy here. Hey Adam, how are you? So you are in agreement with me that you are what's going on with him. You know, this is supposed to be one of the biggest pay-per-views of AEW, and you are stuck in a tag team match with Will Ospreay. And this is someone that had his big moment in AEW. He got pushed a little bit further than he did in WWE. Happy for him, but tag team now, a little worried. Hey Jocelyn, how are you? Thank you for subbing. By the way, please like and sub if you have not. But what was your favorite moment this week in wrestling? Do you watch wrestling, by the way? How are you? If so, what was your favorite show? Doesn't matter. AEW, TNA, NWA, Ring of Honor. Okay, here we go with this Diddy. I don't know if you're the same person that come on to every stream because I notice every stream someone asks about Diddy, but at this point, I really don't have no comment on that. What do you think? What do you think? I mean, I like some of his music, if that's what you're asking. Teslin, I don't really watch that, to be honest with you, but my friend Leslie's her name. She watches that, so maybe when I'm with her, I do. But I watch it maybe here and there if it's on TV, and I didn't change the channel. Is that something that interests you? Isn't it random people on the island trying to get together? Isn't that what it is? I remember they were wearing like underwear and bikinis. I said, "Oh wow, that's they showing it all." But isn't it like a competition? Okay, so let me see. Let me see. Done. Okay, Bobby Lashley's taking a back seat to MJF. Don't know what they're doing with MJF because they had MJF go to MLW. Is that to start a partnership with MLW and AEW? That would be good for AEW. Let's be real. WWE is doing a lot with their partnerships, and I'm happy for WWE. They did acquire AAA. They are in a partnership with TNA. So I guess this is kind of equal to AEW being partners with CLW or CMLL, now MLW. I mean, it's not as big as a TNA at MLW, but I don't know, kind of the equal now MLW and AEW. MJF, the Hurt Syndicate, I guess that's what they got for him. Maybe this is something he wants to do. I'm unsure. But Bobby Lashley, to get back to him, tag team star. Do we want to see him become solo star? Do we want to see him betray Shelton? How long do we think this is going to last? I thought maybe it was going to expand the storyline if Cedric would join, but clearly he did join TNA Impact. Let's talk about that real fast. Did he do that? We love to gossip. Did he do that because he's hoping to go back to WWE and he feels like TNA NXT crossover, he'll have a better chance? Or did he just not want to be part of the Hurt Syndicate and wanted to have a solo run and prove himself that the release was a mistake? Only time will tell. But wishing him the best. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I try to go every 3 weeks. I was going every 2 weeks, but now I go every 2.5. But thank you so much. Um, okay, so you do Love Island. If I may ask, why? Is it because the strangers are meeting each other and the personalities and the drama? Is it the challenges? Do you like the love stories? Hey, Frank. Um, isn't it John Cena versus Cody Rhodes? Isn't that going to be at SummerSlam? If that is the case, I wouldn't be surprised if Cody Rhodes did turn heel. Like I said before, he is going to be the one that dethrones John Cena. Um, John Cena already alluded online that it's the fans that get to decide what happens with him. Already hinting, I can go babyface. So that being said, will Cody Rhodes go heel, and then we have John Cena go babyface all at the same night? Only time will tell, but that's what I'm thinking. Cody Rhodes being heel would be different. Clearly, they want him to be the face of the company. He had the babyface run last year as champion. Maybe a heel run. Okay, Chad, how are you? So you think it's going to be Cody that's going to win? Do you think he's going to turn heel? The challenges are the best, but I love the drama. And some people get kicked out because they don't have it. Oh, okay. So yeah, I do understand that. And then there's sometimes I think a random person that comes in and they have to pair with someone at the end or in the middle. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, whatever. And please like this video and sub if you have not. But hey, we are gossiping pro wrestling. No, he's not turning. Okay, Chad doesn't think that's not going to happen. Chad thinks he's going to win fair and square. No heel turn involved. The MVP fought. Cedric said in an interview that he wanted to go to AEW and his wife, Israel, even wanted him to go to AEW. But what? Okay, that's some gossip diarrhea. So I didn't hear that part. So allegedly, Cedric wanted to go to AEW, and even the wife who had that past prior beef with AEW, wasn't she saying it was racist at some point? Allegedly, wasn't that her saying that, or something happened when she got released? She was beefing with Tony Khan. But okay, really, MVP actually wanted MJF instead of Cedric? Child, that's some gossip I didn't even know. What's that all about? Well, that was a mistake. I mean, MJF, he gonna be a star without that group. Let's be real. Cedric, that could have helped boost him. I mean, if he wasn't going to be part of the group, they didn't have any plans for him. I mean, what was that all about? I really don't know. Randy turns. Okay, Randy is someone that is always the Viper, heel, you never know. So I can see that happening. So Chad and Frank both agree. Lively cuts. Mine was fine. How was yours? I did see some fireworks walking. I did spend some time with my mother. How was yours? I hope you enjoyed. Hope everyone did. Oh, you just it's Jacob for two and solo feud is the only good thing going right now. Okay. That was a bold statement, with everything going on TV that you said that. That was a very bold statement. So that is good to see that the bloodline, them maybe adding the characters, is that what made it interesting? Cuts, the new people that joined and the returns. But that is good to see the bloodline storyline, 4 years later, is still entertaining. Um, Solo, are we believing him as the leader? Do we feel like he is the leader of this group? Do we feel like Jacob Fatu would be a better leader? What are we feeling? A lot of people believe that Jacob Fatu has that it factor, and they don't believe that Solo is the one for that spot. Stone Cold, okay. Can always have that WrestleMania moment, can't you? LA Knight should get a title shot too. Are you talking about the main title? They seem to keep him with that mid card title. So LA Knight getting a World Heavyweight Championship would be very interesting, but how? He would have to win a major pay per view event, more than likely. Okay, that's okay. When we get back to that, Frank, because I did say maybe that TNA and that NXT crossover. He hoping he part of TNA. That's gonna get him back in good graces with WWE. Cedric. Uh, if only. Okay, my favorite wrestler is the Hurricane. Love cruiserweights. Even loved Enzo at some point and Shark Boy. That being said, what happened to the cruiserweight division? I feel like if that would have stayed, maybe Cedric would have been a good person to lead that division and even be the face of that division with the championship. Too bad they got rid of that. Cody Lewis, I'll pull for LA Knight. Um, for him to dethrone Cena, that would be a major passing of the torch. Wouldn't that be? For LA Knight to dethrone one of the greatest of all time on his way out. That would be huge for LA Knight if that indeed is the plan. Zillow. Okay, isn't that Omaga's son? Who's he related to, Dyrell? Thanks for the info. Who's he related to? I think I've seen him before at the signings and all of that. Oh, they did? It's Solo's family's no longer the bloodline? Zillow. Okay, so a lot of people are excited for Zillow. Was he in MLW? Male, 305 Live. Okay, so you guys remember 305 Live. Yes. Okay, that was great. You had the Leo Rush, the Enzo, Cedric. Wasn't Ricochet even part of it at some point? So yeah, I did enjoy that. I remember Enzo, he held that purple championship belt, and he did make it seem very important. I might say he wasn't the best wrestler, but his heel tactics was good. Let's gossip a little bit real fast about Melina and Charmel. I had to save this article. Don't do this. TheWrestlingNews.com. Two former WWE divas have serious real life beef. We heard that before with Melina being difficult, and this is me just gossiping. You know, this is what I do, so no shade to you, honey. But we all heard it before how she used to be difficult backstage, and we have something that happened 2 days ago during a recent Q&A segment on Something to Wrestle podcast. JBL was asked whether he had ever intervened in a fight between the two. While he couldn't recall physically breaking one up, he did acknowledge that genuine tension existed. They had heat, they had real heat, but I don't remember that a fight. I don't remember if they were ever separated. At one point, there was real heat between these two and few others things too. Both women were prominent figures in WWE during their mid 2000s. Charmel portrayed Queen Charmel, remember that, alongside her real life husband, King Booker, while Melina rose to fame as part of NMM and later captured multiple WWE Women's and Divas Championship. Okay. WWE Hall of Famer JBL has confirmed a long rumored backstage rivalry between two of the WWE's top female stars from the Ruthless Aggression era, Charmel and Melina. Okay, during a recent, they had heat, they had real heat. Okay, I didn't read the beginning part. Okay, so I'm sorry, I didn't read the beginning part. So he was confirming that they did have heat, Melina and Charmel. Why would they have heat again? Wasn't Charmel a manager? Dang, boo. Like, you was arguing with everybody backstage. What's really going on, honey? Again, I'm just gossiping. I'm just gossiping. I ain't trying to be funny, girl. But dang, boo, we heard it all before. Candice Michelle even said a couple years ago when you was at a con that you bullied her. And now this ain't a good look, boo. But maybe you change with age. You know, we all do, don't we? So maybe she was feeling herself a little bit. They should have kept it. Oh, the 305 Live. I agree. WWE got rid of Giants as well. Vince was big on having Giants and monsters. Kane was a good monster, but at the end, his run was a little odd. I feel like he was a joke at the end. Rumor is the name is going to change. It's not the bloodline. It will be Solo's family. Oh, okay. That's the rumor. That's among us. We're talking about Zillow. Okay. Thank you, Dyrell. And, what? Okay. By the way, please like and sub. Oh, he's in Booker T's Wrestling's company. Oh, okay. So that's where people know him from. So you guys watch that on YouTube? Is that popular? People actually watch that? Do they have pay-per-views? Do they travel Like, would they be coming to Michigan and I can go watch the show, or is it something taped at the same arena every week? Is it live? I think I've been on the YouTube before. It has what, like 305,000 subscribers, so it does have a following, clearly almost 500,000, but I didn't realize a lot of people watch. But the Cheese wife. Hey, MHG, if you can, please follow and like, please. Thank you, George. Wrestling is awesome. Thank you for the comment. Hope all is well. What match shined this week in what promotion? Let me think. There was something in TNA that kind of caught my attention. Let me look back. I don't know anything that really had me jump, but I think something in TNA did catch my eye. Did like the promo between Mike Santana, Trick, and Joe. I am rooting for Mike Santana. We already have the Joe Hendry storyline. They made him look weak at WrestleMania. Him as the WWE champion, I'm sorry, TNA champion, going to WWE and basically getting embarrassed at the biggest stage in them all in wrestling. I know you want to say WWE. In wrestling, WrestleMania is the biggest stage. Kind of was over his title reign. So I do want Mike Santana to win and maybe let Joe Hendry sit in the back burner for a little bit with the title reign. Maybe he can get that little mid-card international, intercontinental championship belt or the TV title, something. But he'll need the World Heavyweight Championship after that reign. No shade to him. He can have a mid-card title. Something caught my eye. I'm sorry, I forgot what match. Cedric and Muhammad. I think it was the Masha versus Killer Kelly. Yeah, it was that match. It was the Masha versus Killer Kelly. That match to me shined. So I like that match. So they killed it. Oh, okay. So you're about to play 2K17. Um, is that your favorite wrestling game? I'm assuming. Pray to God. Oh, Brett. Yes, prayers for everyone. Indeed, I do believe in that prayers. So, hello. Thank you for joining the stream. Did you watch wrestling this week, Brent? How are you? Trick Williams should have been called up to either Raw or SmackDown. Yeah, but he is getting his time to shine. I feel like if he would have came, he would have been compared a lot to Carmelo Hayes because Carmelo Hayes recently made his debut. Now it's been what, maybe a year by now, but still glad they gave him a little separate time before they introduced him to the main roster. I mean, right now what he's doing in TNA, it's good, giving him a little buzz. But I feel like if he would have joined with Carmelo Hayes recently joining, they would have been compared. Kind of liked them being introduced separately. No offense, but maybe after this TNA reign, he can go to the main roster. A lot of accolades. A lot of accolades. Former NXT champion, former TNA champion. Can't really say that for Carmelo Hayes. So their career can't really compare the two. Chad says, "Are you going to WWE Live when it comes to Detroit? I'm sure John Cena will make a final appearance." Maybe I'm going to look into that. Thank you. I am going to Raw. Do you know the date, Chad? Are you going? Are you in the Detroit area? If you don't mind me asking, but if you give me the details, my link tree is on my YouTube profile, or you can say the date. 2K20 got to be the worst game. Yes, it was very botched, and I was very disappointed for my girl Becky Lynch Wasn't she making history? They always like to say that when she was on that cover. Um, and it was the worst game. I was on the cover of WWE 2K, but the worst game. I was on the cover. Wow. I mean, it kind of takes away the accolade, doesn't it? Like, geez. When you think about that game, you think how shitty it was, the glitches. It was the worst 2K game, so I kind of feel bad for her. Building up extra points. Okay. I'm in Detroit. My son also goes to West. Oh, okay, yeah. As you can see, that's where I graduated from. So, yeah, you can message me the details maybe on Linktree. I have my Instagram, my Snapchat, my X, my Blue Sky. Can you message me the details, Chad? And I'm on Marquelworld on X, Instagram, and TikTok. Honestly, I haven't watched AEW live since Mox won the AEW. I just watched replay. Oh, okay. So you don't watch it live. You're basically saying you just watch the replay later on, but you don't watch it live no more. Like it no longer excites you. So you're still tuning in on a weekly basis by watching it later on, but you just don't want to watch it live no more because it's just not exciting, or you just don't watch it at all. WWE Online. Maybe one day I can host something, or we can do something where we can all play. I don't play online that much. Do you? I get angry when I lose. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not even gonna joke. Sometimes it's glitchy too. Sometimes it's glitchy. Sometimes they do things that they don't do offline, online. Like I'll do a move offline, but then when I'm online, they won't do the move, or they're gonna be doing something I didn't even tell them what to do, and that just irks me. Like, oh, now you acting like this when we're playing online, but when we offline, you can do the move, kicking out hard all of a sudden, do the move. Damn, I'll let you know. Okay, yeah, if you can message me. Okay, July 28th. I'll try to remember that. Okay, is that when they come in for Raw? Wait a minute now. Because if that's the case, I'm going to be in the building. July 28th. Okay. Okay, yeah, I already have my ticket for that. Yeah, I'm going to be there at Raw. If that's what you're talking about, I'm going to be there. Yep. Oh, you don't watch it at all. So you ain't watching until Mox loses the title. Okay, I misread. Thank you, Frank. Yeah, I'm going to be there. I mean, it's just too much. I get there taking over with the screen time, the Dark Order. It's getting old and redundant. I know I say that all the time, but it is. By the way, what's going on with Sammy Guevara? I will keep saying this. I really feel like they are trying to replace him with Kyle Fletcher. Just think about it. Kyle Fletcher, if you reverse it with Sammy Guevara, could you see Sammy Guevara getting these spots that Kyle is getting? Just think about it. If you replace Sammy with Kyle, wouldn't that be what he was doing back in the day? So that being said, is he stuck in Ring of Honor? Who knows? I feel like right now AEW is in a stage where they're trying to bring back viewerships, but they're kind of relying on the same people. If you don't notice, every week it's the same people. Every day it's the same shit. It's like, okay, where's Isaiah Cassidy? Where is Private Party? Why do we keep getting Mike Speedball, Hurt Syndicate, and Kevin Knight? Like, can we get other tag teams? Like, why does it always have to be them two fighting every week? Um, okay, Josh Alexander, I do like him, but he's always in a multi-man kind of match. Tag team, 6 man. Expecting a little bit more from him. Huge fan of him, but solo title shot, can we get that maybe for him? But Sammy Guevara, again, what's going on with him? I feel like if he doesn't get re-signed, I don't know if WWE would sign him. I'm hoping they would, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why he gets so much hate. I don't know. Maybe from his past. Who knows? But AEW is clearly missing it with him. Okay, so Frank, you actually think he will be gone? Like they won't re-sign him? So let's do wrestling news. By the way, we do have it. Isla Dawn, I did post a video about that. Isla Dawn allegedly is going to be part of AEW, y'all. Yes, allegedly she is going to be part of AEW. She was with that Spitfire, whatever that group name was, Alba Fire's partner, the one with the orange hair, the ginger hair. Yes, she's allegedly going to AEW. Will she be a deal breaker? Probably not. Let's be real. But will she bring a little bit of flavor, a little bit of golfness, a little bit of spunk? We shall see. I'll give her that. She can give it a little bit more flavor with her golf gimmick. They don't really have that going on in AEW. They got rid of that girl. The first lady that was already signed to AEW when they first started, the golf chick. What's her name? She's no longer part of the brand anymore. I'm about to look her up real fast. Shoot, I don't know her name. Ugh. Okay, but yes, this is the real issue I have with WWE. Yeah, no, exactly. I feel like that because I feel like the wrestlers will not put their all if they're unhappy. Or like you said, if they're not being used like a Sammy Guevara, let them go. I mean, just holding them because you don't want them to go to the other brand company is a little silly because you're not going to use them anyways, and they're going to be dead weight. And you could be paying someone that you actually want to use. I mean, it's nothing wrong if they would release these people and move on. And even if you release them, it's not always a guarantee they're going to get signed to the other company. A lot of people nowadays always think, okay, he got released, so now he's going to go to WWE. Sometimes WWE won't even sign him. They'll be like, is it even going to be worth the investment? Because once they jump from AEW to WWE, WWE has to prove that they're willing to push this person to their full potential. So WWE would have to see potential in this person to sign them. So they don't do that with everyone that gets released. But AEW has that same thing where if WWE does not do them right, by releasing them or doesn't use them, they get released. AEW, they have the opportunity to prove to the fans, hey, this star wasn't used in WWE, but if you come to AEW, we can use you right. So they both have to prove to the fans that the signing was worth it. So they don't do that with everyone. So if Sammy gets released, would WWE want to hire him? I think they would. Unfortunately, do love him. He may be NXT thing. I feel like they would do that route. I don't feel like they would do the Jade route with him, put him on the main roster right away. I feel like they would put him in NXT, try to build him up. I don't think it would even be like a Ricky Saints where he's in NXT for maybe 3 months and goes to the main roster. I feel like it's going to be he'll be on NXT for maybe at least 2 years. because he would fit more with that division. To be real, the younger folks, the high flying folks, the energy. He would be better in NXT, holding the NXT championship, making a name for that. Maybe going to AAA here and there, wrestling, making a name. That's what I could see him doing. And you know what would be a shame? One day, if they put egos aside, everybody would win AEW, WWE, one night only pay per view. You know that would make headlines if AEW and WWE combined for one night for a pay per view. Everybody, the talent would win, the fans would win. I could see that happening when wrestling is dying. I could feel like once it's dying with viewerships as a whole, I feel like that. But that's what I feel. That's what I feel. So that being said, give it 12 years. 12 years, give it. When AEW is going to be streaming one day, I feel like AEW, you're going to hear this right now. I feel like AEW is going to be streaming only soon. Soon it's going to be HBO Max. Streaming is going to be the future. A lot of people don't have cable. So I feel like AEW is soon going to be streaming only. So that being said, they may be on Prime and HBO Max, but 10 years, I could see them doing a AEW and WWE pay-per-view because wrestling, they have their phases where it dies down. So everyone's going to come together to try to bring it back, try to bring viewerships back for all companies. So they're going to come together. LA Knight is awesome. Okay, so LA Knight is getting a lot of love tonight because earlier tonight we did hear someone stated they want him to get a title shot, and now we have a new person, unless this is the same one, saying he's awesome. So LA Knight, World Heavyweight Champion, do we see that in his future? How long is his contract? Is it up soon? I can't keep up. Hey, Christopher, did anything shine to you this week in wrestling? How was your week? How are you? Okay, so we have someone that likes Chad Gable. Okay. Ronaldo or Messi? I have to think about that. How are you? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I forgot. Tonight is Collision, isn't it? Wait a minute now. I can't keep up with all this wrestling, child. I think that's next week with Evolution. But Saturday night main event is on. I forgot all about that. Collision is on. Collision is on. Right? What's going on Collision? I totally forgot about Collision. See, oh, okay. I didn't even post about this, y'all. I'm behind. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Okay, the minor defense. What's the card? We got FTR versus the Outrunners. Okay, that may be Kyle Fletcher versus Daniel Garcia. Okay, Kyle Fletcher again. Again, where's Sammy Guevara? Here we go again with him. Then we have Thunder Rosa. We see her all the time. Queen Amanda, we be seeing her every week. Tage, TJ, okay, they're cute. Athena, okay, she's getting some shine. Y'all be saying she don't be on AEW. Here she go, right? Multi-woman match. Megan Bain, I do like her. Bow down. I do like her with the F5. Her minion. Oh, I guess her minion is in this match. Then we have Julia Hart, and then we have Spider Girl Tequila. I do like Spider Girl. They're trying to make her the new star since Mariah May left. They're trying to build her up. And then we have Shelton Benjamin versus Kevin Knight versus Nick Wayne. Nick Wayne's okay. I do have Ring of Honor. I'm an Honor Club person, and his work in Ring of Honor is good. We'll give him that. Kevin Knight, I hope he wins. Mastigo, Hologram, Mark Briscoe versus Reg Vice, Harancho. Okay, another 6-man tag. Willow Knight. Okay, she's going to be in action. Okay, then we have Max Caster. I guess he's going to be on the mic. Then we have story time with Adam Cole. Okay, that is Collision. Oh, are you saying they need to move Saturday night's main event on Thursday? Or are you saying they have to move maybe Collision on Thursday? Oh, I think you're talking about Collision. Because you're talking about 4th of July, right? So weekend. I mean, it's kind of good to have something on the weekend to look forward to it every weekend. But sometimes you be forgetting. I'm trying to post this right now. Wait a minute. I forgot. It is on now. I don't think the card was popping. Ricochet wasn't on there. Ricochet wasn't on there. So what's going on with him? But yes, it would be better if it was sometimes on a Thursday, or if they would move it sometimes when we have these holidays. Okay, I'm done. But speaking of AEW, let's see how the viewership was this Wednesday. Oh goodness. I hope it's not in the 500,000. If it is, let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I hope it's not in the 500,000. I did have it on. I have Sling TV, so I do watch it. Even when I'm not watching it, I'll turn it on and run my errands. So I'll have it on my TV in my room. Even if I'm playing the game, I'll have it on my TV playing in my room, and I'll be playing the game in my living room just to give them some views. Okay, let's see. Their big 300 episode. Oh, okay. So they did a 584,000 viewerships. So I guess they said a 6.7% increase, an increase of 6.7% from last week. So I guess it must have been lower than 584,000. It must have been lower than that. So they're slowly coming up. So 500,000 people are watching AEW on live TV. I guess we don't know how much the max is. I would say maybe 50,000. Maybe 50,000. Okay, if you want to be very generous, maybe 70,000. I wouldn't say 100,000 people, but maybe 70,000 the most. Replays. I feel like people are now watching AEW, not to be funny, day later. Replays during the weekend. It's on Max now. So if you have Max, it's kind of a win-loss situation. It's a win because people that don't have cable can watch it. Then it's a lose because people can just watch the episode days later and they don't have to watch it live no more because they already know it's going to be on Max an hour later. They can watch it 2 days later. So we never get the viewership. We don't know what counts. Is the viewership like if people watch it the week of? Is it the day of? If I watch it on Max, within 24 hours I watch the replay, do I count as a viewer? How is this determined? But again, this is only live viewership. So live TV, Sling TV, YouTube TV, Philo, am I missing one? I know they have a lot these days. Xfinity, if you watched it live, 584,000 people watched it. I mean, I guess that's an okay number for wrestling. It's not WWE, right? But it's a promotion. And there's people that watch on Max. Is he really? Don't say that. AEW Ring of Honor, don't say that. Okay, see, so you're an example. Thank you. You're an example. People watching on Max. People watch it on Max sometimes. So they don't have to watch it live. So they watch it on Max. I heard Max has better quality. I watch it on Sling TV. I pay $45 a month for that. It's live TV, but via the internet. I record it, but I do watch it live. So again, I watch it live. I don't really watch it on Max. Sometimes if there's an episode I want to watch again and I don't want my DVR on my Sling TV to get full, I'll watch the replay on Max. If there's something I want to rewatch. What's your favorite wrestle? I like Mercedes Moné. That's my favorite female. The Hurricane for the male, but the current male wrestler, I would say Ricochet. Matt Riddle, I do like as well. But I love Mercedes Moné. Okay, so you do have cable. Okay. And I hope your Saturday is going well, by the way. I'm trying to see some new wrestling news. Does anyone watch LFG? By the way, that reality show, is it already on season two? I'm confused. I don't keep up with it. Is it already on season two with Michelle McCool as a judge? If so, how long was the break in between seasons? Because wasn't Mickey James just a judge like 2 months ago? Was it just a month off and they began the next season, or is it still on pause and the next season coming out? I don't keep up with it, but I do see things on X about it, scrolling and a lot of retweets. So I don't know if the current season of LFG is even on. I would have to watch the first season. I do like to talk about shows, and that's something I want to get into, but then I know it's going to be a lot of time already invested. But I do understand a lot of people like that show. So I do want to speak on it, but I have to actually watch it. And I don't want to be fake and just read recaps acting like I watch it. So I haven't watched one episode of that show, to be real with you. I do want to watch it, but again, it's probably going to take me, what, 2 weeks to watch all this shit? Oh, how many episodes? Oh my, 15. Okay, they have season two. Is it currently on Frank season two, or is season two coming? Oh my god, it looks like it's already on season two. Oh my god. You said say shout Tucker. I said shout Tucker and I'll subscribe. Shout Tucker. Well, thanks for coming. I hope you do subscribe. Shout out to Shout Tucker, but How are you? Did you watch wrestling this week? Okay, so thank you, Frank. It's already on season 2. So I guess I would have to watch season 1 already because it's already on season 2. I see they replaced only Mickey James. Everyone else kept their gig, honey. So Mickey James, she's the only one that's not getting her check no more. Because I see Bubba, he was on last season, right? Okay. Undertaker, he was on last season. Okay. Booker T, wasn't he on last season? Okay. Michelle McCool, now she's new. Mickey's gone. They have to do my girl like that. I'm be real. I mean, I like Michelle McCool too, but I do love me some Mickey James. They ain't have to do her like that. Where do you stream this? On Sling? I wouldn't even know where to stream this. Okay, so let's talk about it. Okay, so it's on A&E, correct? I may have it on Sling TV if I look, or hopefully it's on Hulu. Let's see some TNA news. Are we excited for SummerSlam? Okay. Breaking news: TNA Knockouts and NXT Women's Championships on the line in title versus title match at Slammiversary. So they're saying JC Jane or Jordan Grace will face Masha. I guess this is the first time that Jordan Grace has been mentioned since she left TNA Impact. I mean, they're not directly saying she's going to be part of the show, but they are acknowledging her name in TNA Impact and have her in a TNA Impact banner. So she's on the Slammiversary banner next to JC Jane. So will Jordan Grace dethrone JC Jane and then face Masha the second time? And then they have a TNA and NXT Women's Championship match. The reason why I'm laughing, I can see that TNA would be losing to NXT, and then NXT would have both of their titles. I can totally see Jordan Grace dethroning JC Jane, and then Jordan Grace dethroning Masha, and then she's holding both titles, and this continues their feud to the point Masha has to win her title back. I can totally see that happening with Jordan Grace dethroning JC Jane and then taking the belt from Masha. I don't see Masha dethroning a newly crowned Jordan Grace. Maybe JC Jane dethrones or she retains somehow with some bullshit against Jordan Grace, and then Masha dethrones JC Jane. But I don't see JC Jane taking 2 titles. I see Masha taking 2 titles before a JC Jane. So my prediction to summarize: if JC is facing Masha, Masha will win the titles. If Jordan is facing Masha, Jordan is taking the titles. Hey Anthony, how are you? Okay, nice to hear. 2014, you're almost a decade behind, so that is close. Okay, so that would mean that JC Jane would have to win by some bullshit and keep her title, and that would have to have Masha dethroning her. Um, Masha, as a champion, she is good. She is believable. But I feel like after her, we need a new champion that has a different tone. Maybe a Ash by Elegance. And no, don't get mad at me. I'm just saying with this. We had Jordan Grace, who was the champion, who wanted to be that one that was the leader, the muscles, badass woman. That was who she was when she was a champion. Then we have Masha, another badass woman that wants to be that woman that represents him. Well, basically representing TNA with NXT, and she wants to be that woman, that badass wrestler. An Ash by Elegance brings a different flavor. Yeah, she wants to be the champion, but she wants to be treated like royalty. She wants dramatics, backstage attacks. She brings not evilness, but viciousness that the title is missing. Right now, it's just a hard hitting women wrestler champion. I mean, that's all it is. Ash has a little bit more personality. I don't know how she would even win the championship. I think we will have Masha as champion for a while now. That being said, speaking of what happened to Gail Kim, she was let go by TNA Impact. If you didn't know, that's old news. Where you been? Is she going to WWE eventually? There was gossip about her going to WWE, which was very shocking because I didn't know that they made up, but that's good to hear. Oh, okay. 2 weeks ago. Gail Kim was backstage at this week's NXT 2 weeks ago, and you know she's been gone with TNA for at least 3 months now. In some interesting news, TNA Hall of Famer and former WWE Women's Champion Gail Kim was backstage at this week's WWE's at this week's WWE at this week's NXT. This comes via Fightful Select, who notes that this isn't the first time that Gail has been at an NXT show lately. However, when the outlet asked whether this meant that the seven-time TNA Knockout champion, was officially now part of WWE company, sources said that she isn't as of this moment. Widely viewed as one of the greatest, most influential female wrestlers, blase blase. Fightful adds how they heard that WWE has had notable interest in bringing Kim into the fold, and the market leader has kept her presence at shows very quiet. It now remains to be seen whether Gil ends up formally rejoining WWE in some capacity. I can see her being like a writer or a creative for the women. Not a wrestler, creative. That's what I see for Gail Kim in WWE. That would be interesting. That would be very interesting. Naomi, her taking over the NXT division, that would be something not expected. Her and Jada would have a good feud. Wouldn't that be nice? Her and Jada. I also feel like her and JC would have a good feud. Both of them are heels, but JC has her minions. Naomi is crazy. Who knows? If they have that with JC and Naomi, maybe for huge shock factor, we bring in a Bianca Belair that helps Naomi keep her title versus JC and her two other minions. A lot of people are saying Bianca is eventually going to turn heel. This is all fantasy booking. We all know she's not going to take the NXT title, but that would be a way to bring her as a heel, her helping her retain against them three. But what I think is going to happen, Evolution, she's facing Jade. Is that correct? She's going to win. Feel like Bianca's going to be involved somehow. The storyline, the Jade, the Naomi. Now they're going one on one at Evolution, the women's pay per view. And you want us to watch this, right? So you would have to bring a little bit of drama. So that being said, I feel like Bianca would have to get involved. Maybe she's going to turn heel at Evolution. Maybe she's going to help Naomi win. Who knows? So let's see. Let's see. Okay. Chris Statlander wins Pro Wrestling International title. Mercedes Moné reacts. International. Pro Wrestling Eve held their event Mean Girls last night at the Big Penny Social in London, England. Okay, this must be something that is in Europe, a European company. During the show, Chris Statlander defeated Anita Valkon to win the Eve International title. That this drew the attention of Mercedes Moné on social media. She posted eye emojis. Okay. Well, I don't know that promotion, but congratulations, honey, on you winning a title. Do you think this is going to be on AEW TV, her bringing this title? Who knows? By the way, please like this video and please follow if you have not. It helps and it's free. But let's continue talking. I don't see that happening. Okay, you're talking about Gail Kim. Yeah, yes. Said hey. I mean, yeah, we don't know. I thought they had bad blood. I mean, by now it's probably gone. But doesn't she have a husband that's well taken care of? Doesn't she have her own stuff going on? I think she has like a yoga class or a cereal bar company. I remember at some point she had some kind of food product. Hello, Nor. Um, with that, how are you? By the way, with that, Goldberg winning. I want Gunther to win. It would show that he is a dominant champion. I do want Gunther to retain, to be honest. Do you want Gunther to win? I only can be honest, but I want him to retain. It would be a little silly for Goldberg, who we haven't seen in a while, just to dethrone Gunther. That would be a slap to his face. This will be a nice passing of the torch. Now you are that huge mega tall star that can just wrestle. I mean, Gunther doesn't really need to have a personality. His wrestling, his strength, his looks, that does the talking. Oh, thank you. I feel like the AEW Women's Division is Tony Summers, Sadie Bonet, and the other women. At this time, I feel like that is AEW as a whole. I feel like AEW is the same people over and over and over again, so it gets a little repetitive. That being said, I can see that with the women's division, there are some people we need to see, like Red Velvet. She was just seen on AW television helping Athena. Why haven't we seen her? Why isn't Billy Starks being used? She could be a threat in the AEW's division. Ring of Honor, you can bring in a whole new generation of women now. Ring of Honor, I feel like with them, they don't move them on to AEW. I feel like it's kind of like the NXT of AEW. They're on the minor show. Few people watch it, have access to it. You have to have Honor Club to watch it. They're the next coming on AEW. I feel like they aren't pushing them to go to AEW, and they stay there for a long periods of time. That being said, yeah, they do the cross brand shit where the Ring of Honor people come to AEW sometimes, but they don't never move them over to AEW. We need a new generation. We need Red Velvet back. We need Athena back. We need some new blood. We need something. Megan, she could be a good person to dethrone Mercedes. Megan, bow down. I could see her doing that F5 and dethroning Mercedes Moné. Okay, Mercedes Moné may get distracted. Then she may get ambushed and then bow down, and then she does her little throw and pins her. I can see Megan being the new TBS Women's Champion. Okay, so you feel like Seth is going to do a cash in on either champion at SummerSlam. SummerSlam is what, 2 nights this year? So it's gonna be like a mini WrestleMania at this point. Are we ready for that? It is. It is because it doesn't have its own feel. It doesn't have its own feel. And what I mean by that, it's just something that's before AEW. They kind of decorate the Ring of Honor, the ring, the banner, but you still have the AEW logo on some things because AEW is taped live right after. So that being said, they don't have their own tours. They don't have their own little small arenas they go to. I feel like if they go to the small arenas, it will be more intimate. Yeah, you're talking about AEW. They already go to the smaller venues, but I'm talking about Ring of Honor going to the small gyms. Even that, yeah, it may be a little embarrassing at first. Like, damn, they in a gym doing Ring of Honor, but it would still have its own feel if that gym you decorate it for Ring of Honor. But at least you going to different states. Like Ring of Honor came to a small venue here in Michigan, I would definitely go and had its own little feel. And it was just a Ring of Honor show where it was just Ring of Honor talent. But if they're always going to be that AEW third brand where you just have to watch the app to see it, this isn't the same Ring of Honor that has its own history. This history that we're watching right now, it feels like it's just AEW storyline based or AEW Ring of Honor. It doesn't feel like a Ring of Honor that we loved at once. So it's kind of sad. It is dead at this point. I only watched Frank, to be honest, for Sammy Guevara. As you can see, I talk about him mostly every weekend. I watch it because of Sammy and Red Velvets. So that's the only reason I pay $10 a month for that. I'm gonna be real. I don't watch it every Thursday. I don't even watch it on Fridays. I try to watch it on the weekends. I have to remember to watch it. It's just too much. I got to be real. It's just too much wrestling at this point. And then I also have Triller TV, and they have OVW. And I used to watch OVW as a kid, so now I'm watching OVW again, and that's live on Thursday, and Ring of Honor is live on Thursday. So I have like two shows, and TNA's on Thursday. So it's just like I can't decide what to watch. It's just too much on Thursday at this point. So after this, I'm going to probably watch Ring of Honor, that episode. Then I'm going to watch OVW. Then tomorrow, I'm going to watch the rest of TNA that I missed. Then I'm going to be all caught up on Thursday. And then I'm going to watch Then I'm going to watch LFG. In between all that, I'm going to watch LFG during Sunday. I'm going to watch LFG. Maybe if I'm doing my laundry, I'm going to watch the first episode of LFG season 1. So I can know what happens on season 1. I know it's different competitors, but I like to watch from the beginning. So I have the base. I can't compare season 2 to season 1 if I don't watch the first season. I don't know how Billy act in season 1 compared to a season 2 if I didn't watch season 1. I don't know how Michelle is as a judge compared to Mickey James if I didn't watch season 1. So I need to watch that. Yep, you're right. It is. Monday, you have Raw. Tuesday, NXT. Wednesday, Dynamite. Thursday, TNA. Thursday, Ring of Honor. Thursday, OVW. Friday, SmackDown. Saturday, Collision. Sunday, Indie Wrestling. Sunday, pay per view. Indie Wrestling, they have pay per views or their events on Sundays. Yes, that is true. Sometimes they have Sunday events and Sunday pay per views. And you can watch it on Triller TV. You can watch it on Fight TV. And hold on, you can also watch it on YouTube TV. There's another app you can watch indie wrestling as well. So If you like indie wrestling, Sunday you're busy as well. Oh, you also have Evolve. Can't forget that. Isn't that on Tuesday? That's odd. Why would Evolve? Oh no, that's on Wednesday. I forgot. They're competing against AEW. I know AEW fans be laughing at Evolve views. I'm like, okay, that's nothing to even compare. Indie wrestling, I try to watch that sometimes because indie wrestling, you like to know who's the next star to be signed to a TNA Impact, to a AEW. Um, so you do want to be caught up to indie wrestling. I do like indie wrestling promotions. I mean, I like AAW Pro. I watch that. Um, Oh, High Spot TV. That's another app. High Spot TV. So I do like watching the shows that comes on YouTube like 2 days after they go live. They post the episodes 2 days after. So that's a hour show. So if you want to keep up with AAW Pro, which is one of my favorite indie that's based in Chicago, I was just there last week. Good show. AAW Pro. Oh, Tyler, he just schooled me, and I know you didn't try to school me, and I don't mean nothing by this, but he did just school me because now he's bringing up MLW because I didn't even bring them up. You notice that, Frank? I didn't even bring up MLW. Hey, don't get me. Okay, and also NWA. Before someone brings up that too, let's talk about NWA because I thought I had all of them at this point. I say Ring of Honor, OVW. Evolve, NXT, Raw, SmackDown, Impact, Collision. Now he's like MLW. Oh shit, yeah, MLW. I forgot that one too. NWA. Who else we missing? We missing another show. I know it. I mean, it's good that wrestling. If you are a huge wrestling fanatic and you don't have nothing better to watch, and this is no offense to anyone, but you just love wrestling and you don't like to watch any other TV shows such as comedy, documentaries, this is the best time to watch it because there's always something on. And now you have the documentaries, the A&E shows, the rivalries where they talk about it. What is that one show where the legends goes and they get the Oh, Frank, you about to get me mad at you. GCW, I knew it was another one, but thank you. I knew it. And hey, how are you, Aster? Thank you for coming. Good evening to you. Please like this video. Please sub if you have not, if you are watching. But yes, I knew it was another major one. GCW. They need to get a TV deal. They would be a threat. I don't think they'll be a threat to AEW as the second space, but as the third space compared to a TNA Impact. I think they could surpass them if they get a TV deal. MLW, it's okay. I like the girl, the bald headed girl with the little ponytail, with her feet out, with the tape on her feet, with her black lipstick. She cute. I like her. She's spunky. She would never TNA, AEW. I don't know if her gimmick would go right there right now. So what she doing in MLW, good for her. I do like it for Matt Riddle. I do like that he is champion. Um, I feel like he's doing a good job. What do you guys feel? MLW, MJF, MLW, AEW. Do we want to see a partnership with the two promotions? This would be good, even if it was a pay per view to test the waters. If AEW and MLW had a pay per view, I may go to it. I may go to it. It would depend where it is. If it's close to like a state near me, I'm willing to go. Okay, so we have Tyler, and I do like you because you are someone that is different. And what I mean by that, no offense to you, you are someone that likes all wrestling, um, and you are someone that is rooting for MLW. I don't know much about four rope wrestling. I do apologize, but I do know MLW. But you're someone that wants MLW to shine. A lot of people don't talk about MLW a lot. It's forgotten. I do feel like with the MJF appearance, a lot of people are starting to be more mindful that MLW is a promotion that has been here for many years. Myron Reed is someone that is a star on that show. He is back. Um, why isn't he signing TNA Impact? Still a mystery. And I don't mean to be messy, but again, he's the one rascal that didn't get that shine yet, that didn't get that opportunity in a TNA, in a WWE contract. So don't really know what happened with Myron Reed, but wishing him the best in MLW. Him and Leo Rush had some good matches there. And Myron Reed in that division, what is it? Lightweight division, middleweight division. They mesh well. Hey Joseph, how are you? I want MLW. Okay, it's too many wrestling company in the U.S. Another is Wow Women of Wrestling. Is that a weekly show too? I see. I thought they only did monthly pay per views or monthly tapings. Is that really one? Four Rope Wrestling. Let me look that up real fast. Oh gosh, is this okay? Okay, so this is not one. Okay, so that's nothing. Hey, to that. What's up, Joseph? MLW is good. I don't know how you watch it though. Like I see it on YouTube sometimes, but how do you watch it on a weekly basis? Like, do I have to go on the app? Is it on the CW app? Oh, it's on Prime. Okay, I would watch it. I just didn't know how. So Nikki Bella. Okay, so Bella Army, Bella. Okay, so we watching on Paramount Plus, Frank G. So you watch it on Paramount Plus, MLW? I need to know where to watch this. Is it on Prime or MLW or on YouTube? Because I don't know. Is this? They don't have a TV deal, from my understanding. So how do I watch it? Yes, Nikki Bella. This. I'm sorry, boo, but Nikki Bella, isn't it that she's now going to be like the host of Evolution? That's embarrassing. I mean, that's very embarrassing if that is the case. Like, how did you become use advertised boo to be on that pay per view just for you to be the host? Girl, bye. Yes, Bella Army. I do like the Bellas. I listen to their podcast every week, so this is no shade to them. I do like them. I do like the Bellas. I am a Bella Army. I do think now Nikki Bella did improve. Okay, you about to get me. Okay, let me go on this. Let me see this. Give me a second. Let me go on my little Paramount Plus right now, honey, because I need to see this for my own eyes. To see what you talking about, because I need to see. And if they ask me to log in, I guess I got to see another day because yeah, they asked me to log in. I don't know my login. I'm sorry, I got too much. Shoot. Okay, hold on. Remember my password. Give me a minute. I don't know. I be having too many different passwords because I want to see this right now. I want to see what you're talking about. Shoot, see, wrong password. I can't. But okay. Hot take, West Gun's owner for rope. Okay, I don't know. What is four rope wrestling, Tyler? Is this a promotion or is this a group, four ropes wrestling? Is this an indie promotion? I'm just trying to understand. I'm sorry, Tyler. Okay, so let's do the Wild Show. Paramount Plus. Of course, I don't know my login. You know what? I think it's on my note. Give me 1 second. So I want to see this for myself right now. Right now, I want to see. Because I want to talk about the production. Wasn't AJ Lee part of that at some point, right? Okay. I think I got my password. I'm about to go right now. You think I'm playing? You think I'm playing? Let me get. I got my laptop right here. I'm about to try to see if, because I want to see what it looks like. Uh, okay. What's my password? Jeez, that is not the password. Don't play with me because I just put that password and that did not work. Ugh. Oh, okay, okay. I'm on. I'm on. Hey, okay. I'm about to look it up right now. Let me put this full screen. So let me put this on right now. So, women's wrestling. Okay, I'm still waiting for Tyler to tell me what four rope wrestling is. Do you know about that, Frank? Okay, women. Oh gosh. Oh, it looks like something from like the 80s. Okay, I'm just watching like a 2 second clip. Not 2 second. I'm just like fast forwarding. Okay, this is like live wrestling. Okay, this is like a live crowd. Like this is like a live crowd. Okay, so I thought this was like storyline based on like TV show, but this is like a live actual crowd. So this is a woman's promotion only. Okay, I see. And it's like okay, actual crowd. I thought this was like a TV show storyline pre-taped. This is actually okay. Oh wow. Okay, the production looks good. I like the purple ring. I like the purple ring. I'm gonna give them that. I like it. It has their own old school vibe. It reminds me of old school. It reminds me of the '90s, the '80s. Um, Comforting reminds me of the old school. I like the ring. I like it. It's cute. I thought I was gonna throw a little shade towards it. I already was preparing, but I gotta give them their props. It's cute, and I love women's wrestling. But again, I'm trying to watch LFG now. If I have time, when do I got time to watch this? Child, All American. I'll never know what happens with Simone. Okay, so Tyler said West Side Gun, the founder of Grizzly Records, owned the professional wrestling promotion Fourth Row. Fourth Row aims to merge professional wrestling with hip hop. Oh, okay, so now since I did that, I'm gonna look up this real fast. Fourth Row Wrestling. So we're gonna see. Okay. Oh, okay. I think I ignored it at first because I thought it was like a hip hop store, but it's an actual. Okay, that's Zillow. That's Zillow. That's on there. June 27th. Okay, that must have been their last thing. Okay, Enzo's involved. Hip hop wrestling. Okay, I guess the owner was at TNA Wrestling. Okay, so I'm seeing this. Oh, I don't have time to rewatch this. Like, I wouldn't even have time to watch this. I'm gonna be for real. I don't have time for that. I like the hip hop. I want to support. I just don't know if I would even have time to watch this. Okay, thank you, Frank. So this is also on Tubi. The wow. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Zillow, EA. I'm Michigan, but EA Zillow Fatu is a future WWE wrestler. He's part of the Uso bloodline family, basically. How are you? Oh, so he's a regular. So where do you watch this? Like, I'm on the website fourthworld.com, and I did see some of it, and it looks professional. I will give them that. But is this like something I have to pay like $5 a month to watch on their website? Are they on Tubi? Are they on some streaming app? Is this something I need to pay for as well? Is this something weekly? Is this like pay per view only, or is this something I got to watch on a weekly basis? Is this on Triller TV? I mean, I already have a subscription. Maybe I need to look. This seems to be an indie promotion, so they may be on Triller or High Spot. Okay, so thank you. Oh no, Trevor's being funny. I don't know if he's being funny, but nevertheless, hey, hey, hey. Okay, something going on. Deanna Perezzo, e-wrestling news. I want to have more input with my storylines in AEW, like Mercedes Monet. Ooh, that was something, huh? That was bold. During a recent appearance on the Digital Social Hour podcast, Deanna Perez discussed the level of creativity and pet some AEW wrestlers have. She expressed her desire to be in a similar position, pointing to Mercedes Monet as an example of someone whose ideas are respected and considered by the writers and producers when developing storylines. She said, and I don't have no water. Damn it. Yeah, it kind of depends on where you are. Like for me, I don't get too much impact input in that, but there are other women above me at AEW that do get more input. So it kind of just depends where you come from, what your status is, and things like that. Right now, Mercedes Monet, who was Sasha Banks in WWE, kind of gets that open forum to be like, I like to work with this person, and these are my ideas, and then writers of not necessarily conform, but they do listen to what she has to say. I don't necessarily have that type of pull per se, but I definitely think that women are growing in that position in our industry. It just takes role models to be like, I'm going to break that mold. I'm going to push that boundary. I'm going to get myself in that position to get to then let other people follow in their footsteps. Okay, honey. That was a lot. That was a lot, honey. I do respect her TNA run as the virtuoso. That TNA knockout title reign she had, one of them. I don't know which one, but the one that she had that I watched, maybe one of the best reigns of the TNA knockout history that championship had. Her reign was dominant. She showcased that title as one of the best titles on that TV show, to be honest. Did like her performance against Melina at NWA Empower. Um, she did well. Deanna Perez did well in TNA. Heard they didn't really try to re-sign her until it was too late, so that's why she left. But AEW, let's be real, she hasn't been used very great in AEW. Isn't she like a Ring of Honor exclusive at this point? I watched that yesterday with my mom. I watched that with yes, Idris. Yes, I did watch that last night. Basically, are you on the part where they're on the plane? Him and the minister. I watched that last night. No, not last night, but yesterday with my mom. It was a good movie. It was really good. But soon I'm going to get off of here. I've been here for an hour and 30 minutes. Wanted to gossip with you guys. The show that shined would say TNA. Would say TNA. I liked that Frank. I'm sorry. I liked that Mike Santana, Joe Hendry, Trick Williams promo. Did like that Masha Killer Kelly match. So okay. Well, it was a good movie. So you're probably in the very beginning. So was a good movie. Did like it. Did like it. You will enjoy it. Me and my mom watched it yesterday. But it's probably like an hour and 40 minutes, by the way. So you probably have like an hour and 20 minutes left. But I do thank you for coming. I am getting off. It has been nice talking to you guys. Thank you, Frank, as usual. It's nice talking. Trevor, I guess thanks for the comments. EA, thank you. Tyler, it was nice talking to you. If you have not said, please do. You can always message me on my TikTok, Insta, my Snapchat, all that's my link tree, but Marquelworld usually is my username. But thank you for talking about that indie promotion and exposing me to that. I was not aware of that promotion, so I do thank you for that. Okay, I do like to say, Joseph, again, sorry to hear about Nikki Bella. That storyline with her. Yes, we were going to have Nikki Bella and Brie Bella versus Liv Morgan and Raquel. That was what was said. Don't know why they can't just replace her with Roxanne. Wouldn't be the same, but who knows? They probably couldn't build the storyline that fast. And it would be pretty obvious that they're just doing something real fast to replace Liv with Roxanne. Thanos, I guess thank you for the hi. Tyler, the fourth rope. Asser from Egypt, thank you for coming. Okay. Tonka Bump, it was nice talking to you, honey. Nor Honda, hello, I'm sorry if I was late. Two Shine, hey, Anthony, nice talking to you. Timmy, I don't even know if he subbed. Remember, he was the one that said, give him a shout out. I don't even know if he even subbed. Trinity, nice talking to you. You asked about my favorite wrestler. I was saying, I didn't see that Bobby Eaton. No, he's not my favorite. Christopher, nice talking to you. All Saints, nice talking to you. Cody Waffle, it was nice talking to you. Oh, I'm just trying to say bye to everyone. Okay. Chad, oh yeah, it was nice talking to you. Chad, you were the one that was talking about Raw and Detroit. Yes, you can always message me, but it was nice talking to you. Don, I was not going to do no dance. Madrid, it was nice talking to you. Aim, I guess I missed your hi. Brett, it was nice talking to you briefly about prayers. Madrid, Ellie Gaming, I didn't see that. WWE has 109 million subscribers. Didn't see that. I'm sorry, but hey. Dyrell, it was nice talking to you. Lively Cuts, it was nice talking to you. Okay, I think I'm almost done. I'm sorry. Like just saying bye to everyone. Uh, okay. I said Teslin, it was nice talking to you. You were talking about Love Island. Adam, we were talking about Swerve. It was nice talking to you. Okay, so I said bye to everyone. So if you have not, this is Markel's World, all things pro wrestling news and my life. But I am getting off. I'll see you guys soon. I will post one more video for the weekend. I will be live again next week. But again, this is Markel's World, all things pro wrestling news my life. Please like this video. Please sub if you have not. Thanks for coming. Hello, those that watch the replay. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.